And before John Kerry visited the West Bank, he met with Turkey's Foreign Minister Ahmet Davutoglu in Istanbul. They briefed the press on the joint efforts of both countries to try and revitalize the peace process in the Middle East, which has been stuck dead for the last few years now. CCTV's correspondent Mikhail Bar-David reports from Istanbul.
U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry and Turkish Foreign Minister Ahmet Davutoglu outlined their talks at a joint news conference. The Secretary signaled continued diplomatic openness on Iran in an attempt to resolve the long-standing dispute over Tehran's nuclear program. Still, Kerry noted while dialogue is the first choice, there are limits to U.S. patience.
That this is not an endless process. This is not something where you can play to the clock. You can't just delay and talk for the sake of talking. So we would repeat to Iran, it is our desire to have a diplomatic solution, but this choice really lies in the hands of Iranians.
Turning to Israel and the rocky relations with Turkey, Kerry stressed that the United States had done its part. It was now up to Israel and Turkey to repair diplomatic ties.
It is not for the United States to be setting conditions or terms with respect to what the Prime Minister's schedule ought to be or what the requirements of Turkey are with respect to that process. We would like to see this relationship get back on track in its full measure.
Foreign Minister Davutoglu responded that Turkey was expecting Israel to take the initiative. Referring to the demand for compensation for the Turkish victims of the May 2010 raid when Israelis boarded ships of the so-called Gaza flotilla campaigning for the rights in Gaza. Israel must accept a two-state solution.
If there is ever going to be an order on the Middle East, an independent Palestinian state within sustainable borders is inseparable from this. All talks towards peace in the Middle East must be based on the two-state solution.
Another critical issue discussed was how to deal with the continuing violence in Syria.
We have discussed the issue thoroughly and have decided that a meeting with the core members of the Syria Friends Group was necessary.
With U.S. and Turkey putting in a lot of effort and time into the issues of the region and U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry's upcoming visit to Jerusalem and Ramallah, the Middle East peace process is set to revitalize once again. Mikhail Bar-David, CCTV, Istanbul.